Republican candidate running for State Assembly 76th District, correct?
That's correct.
And you're here to talk a little bit about your thoughts about this, what, of course, opponents are calling Obamacare. Your feelings with this before the Supreme Court right now?
Well, my thoughts are that we can't afford it, and Americans do not, they are not ready. They do not want socialized medicine. They're not ready to be a number. And they care deeply, and they've seen what prescription health care has created more of a dependency. And this is a further entrenchment and mandate into the personal lives and care of nothing's more personal than your personal health care and government. And the bureaucracy is so deep, and we can't afford it. We will lose jobs.
That has been the complaint, that we'll not only lose jobs, that maybe even be faced with bankruptcy at some point with the government.
When we lose jobs, we lose revenue at every level. We lose our income tax, our property tax, our sales tax, and sources of revenue that's important to the federal, state, and local level. And we lose those jobs. I met with a manufacturer yesterday of a medical device, and the taxes that are going to be implemented with Obamacare, he's already looking at moving his business to South America. Those are thousands of jobs throughout, especially in San Diego here and in California, where we have so much of that type of industry. It's going to hurt us significantly. We cannot afford this entitlement. Let's
talk a little bit about your campaigning. Obviously, you've been out there and talking to people. What are you hearing from those folks? Obviously, some of them don't have health insurance. What can be done for them?
Well, you know, we already have a lot of areas in place, and so we're working on it. But government has never been the answer, and to grow in government. And my time in the state legislature, working in the state legislature, I've helped thousands, hundreds of people and businesses get through the bureaucratic red tape when they're not doing what they're supposed to be doing. And so what's going to happen? Sometimes your health care becomes important to take care of immediately, and government doesn't work at that kind of speed. And so, you have that option now. Nobody's denied medical care in America, and definitely not locally, and we have a lot of resources. But to make this even larger and to make it for everybody, even those who can afford their own personal care, is a mandate and encroachment into our personal lives and finances, and it will be very burdensome. And those who are concerned with education, like myself, it will cut into education, it will cut into public safety, and that's what we're seeing in California.
Not to mention small businesses that are going to be burdened by the extra expense.
So many businesses are hanging on and not spending money because they are not really sure what's going to happen with Obamacare fully kicks in and what their costs are going to be per employees. So it makes them not higher like they could be at this time.
How important is this issue at your level, at the 76th Assembly level?
Well, it's very important. We have 76th Assembly District has a lot of veterans. We have a lot of education, a lot of families, and so a lot of industries, biotech companies, and so we have to look at what happens when California at a state level is already highly taxed, both in income tax, sales tax, and corporate tax, and then you add this on top of it. California is stagnant, and we shouldn't be stagnant. I'm a native San Diegan, and we have never had this kind of stagnation, and it's been from government regulations and taxes. And Obamacare will bring on another blanket of further bureaucracy and expense.
All right, Sherry Hodges, running State Assembly 76. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. It's nice to talk with you.
Nice to talk to you.